Alright, guys, I'm back. It's the solo missions. We are showcasing Galatea. She is a beast mastery. Radiation emission. Leviathan mastery. Mastermind. City heroes. Homecoming servers. Excelsior shard. Let's summon the boys and girls. Get a little bit of radioactive juice. Now they're jacked and ready. Look at that. And I brought out little creepy crawler just for giggles. There we go. Get all little beasts ready. So we're going to be running Galatea, and I have her set to 54 times 8 versus some council. Some similar to what I did with my boy Spore King, the Ninja's Mastermind, because the two builds are actually pretty similar. They're both melee based. They both revolve around having enough damage resistance coupled with a PV AoE hold that survivability should be not an issue or much of one. So I'm going to go ahead and run this, and if all successful, then that will be the end of this solo effort. Here's our friends, the council, willing to volunteer yet again. I'm going to go ahead and break out my Incarnapats as well. There we go. Look at all these bad asses. Get a couple guys going into aggressive mode, because I'm just going to walk in there and let them start taking some attacks while I throw out some debuffs. What do you say? Oh, let's fortify the pack. It's just destruction of an epic scale. Dude, I need me some knockback. It's not cool. Now, all my pets are doing all this shit, right? And meanwhile, these guys go and attack me. Screw that. Put up the inspiration tray, fellas. Take one of these, take one of these, one of these. Delete this. Oh, yeah, we got Clarion. Let's turn it on. Fortify the pack. Sick, guys. Go sick. Remember what I said last time about having too much control, too much hold. This could be another example of it. Because my pets are just going to sit there and watch. Let me turn on the Dire Wolf too. Get some more damage output. So if you are controlling everybody, they are not attacking. And therefore your bodyguard pets will not engage with enemies. So it's sort of a catch-22. Lioness is going off up there. So this is a good combo, I think, because you can just stand there and attack while your aura is doing its thing. right, let's keep going. Keep going. Man, I'm getting some shiz drops here. Delete this crap. Delete this. Jack up the pets. Brutal. Yeah, some more runners. Look at this guy. Where was he going? This is just too much for these guys to handle. Too much. Keep going. Push, push, push. Let's try the boss room here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Buff up. Oh, don't sit on your laurels yet, my little friends. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Really no problems, right? I mean, I just kind of go in there, lead with a debuff. I could lead with, I will say you don't have a lot to lead with. You got your debuffs. You can throw one or the other. You could toggle pull with a debuff toggle. Or I could throw lingering radiation right out there. You know, as long as I got enough bodyguard going, I'm fine. Or just move into the middle with choking cloud here. Let me kind of just focus on that one. So I got enough buffing here. Come on, get over here. Buff up everybody, right? Including myself. I'm just gonna move in here. Lingering radiation. Throw out my cones that have the resist debuff proc in them. There's my howler wolf. What's he doing back there? Who the hell just killed my freaking dire wolf? It's this stupid guy's behind the wall over there. This is bad positioning by the pets. And look, yet again, another hapless vampire standing there doing absolutely nothing. He's got plenty of health. He's getting his ass kicked. And now he runs. So one of the wolves got stuck behind the wall. Kill this guy already. And then that made me turn around. He was out of my line of sight, so I had to go around the wall. By the way, these guys are fast. He's still running. So anyway, then that turned my attention away from the dire wolf, and he got smacked. Should have just sacrificed the minion in there. Guy hiding to the left here. Let's lead with the toggles. What's this wolf doing? Let's get him on his feet. Get on your feet, dog. Oh, by the way, if you don't like the sounds of animals screaming in pain, don't play Beast. Seriously, because you'll be like, what the frick? Something's attacking one of your animals, and they're just like, ah, in agony. There we go. All right. So really that was easy. 54 times 8. Didn't really have much problems. The only time I had an issue was when the Howler Wolf got caught behind the pipe fighting the lieutenant, and then my rest of my pack was on the other side. That is the weakness of the build. You have to be centered. You have to be concentrated around your pets and your allies to be effective. If you get out of sight, out of aura, then they lose your. I think you lose what's the supremacy or whatever. If you break, I don't know if it's line of sight, but whatever. You can't control as well. You can't protect them as well. All right, so that's what happened there. There's really no point in me doing any additional solo stuff, I think, at this stage. You see what you can do with beasts. They've got a lot of just fast charging attacks. They're going to shred. They're going to spew howls and stuff and cones. You're very coney as a style. So that teams nicely with your own cones. Other than that, you just dive in there and start taking care of business. Fire in Radiant Aura as needed, AM to keep your team powered up. All right, speaking of team, I'm going to try to get on to a team and see how this build fares with some 54 times 8 or whatever tips or whatever's going on. All right, we'll be back with that. See you in a bit.